Hey guys, Cosmos here from Kabam server for Europe, and I'm gonna be talking a little bit about enchanting the Sylphs. I'm gonna be spending about 1,000 Sepulcrums, and let's see what the bell rating will be before and after. The victim of my enchant is gonna be my Amazon purple 1-star, and I also have, just as a side point, I'm a mage. So for those who don't know here, and as a mage, I recommend to have physical attack type of sylphs for class wars, and if you're really rich, you can have a Gaia, a strong Gaia just for world boss and PvE. But if you're medium rich, you can have, say, an Amazon to take care of both class wars and world boss, because it does have the 5% attack boost as well. And also, if you have the possibility to have Hades, is also good to have. I am still using Amazon as my primary because it's just much stronger, and the Hades will need a lot more Maharas to get up there. But anyway, so that's a little bit about mages and sylphs. Of course, knights and archers are the opposite, but for that you can go check out my sylphs guide video. Anyway, so back to enchanting. I'm going to be using my Sepulcrums on the Amazon. Actually, it has a bell rating here, you can see, of 13,000, basically 13,000. And that's pretty low bell rating for a purple sylph. Just for comparison's sake, my Knight's 5-star blue Gaia has I think 19,000 bell rating. So that's the difference of the Sepulcrums invested in there. So yeah, when you go to enchant, something I advise is always, again, just click on the sylph that you want, because although now it's not doing it, let me just try again. Blitzing dungeons. Yeah, now it's not switching, but before, when you were clicking on enchant, it would switch back to your active sylph, because right now my active sylph is this one. But if I want to enchant something other than the active sylph, it might switch to your active sylph. So let's try again. Let's say I pick the Hades here, click enchant. Okay, it doesn't switch anymore, but it just helps to make sure when you're in the enchant window, just again click on the sylph that you want, not to make a mistake, because I've done that in the past. Enchanting the sylph I didn't want to enchant. So anyways, now we're in the enchant window, and you can see the 4 attributes: strength, armor, intelligence, and endurance, or aptitudes. They have all kind of names. The way enchant works is basically these 2 buttons are exactly the same. The enchant button does 1 sepulchrum per go, and this one does 50 sepulcrums per go. And also very comfortable, it tells you how many sepulcrums you currently have. So I have about 1,010. So not about, I have exactly 1,010, and they get distributed, let's say, equally for the 4 stats, and you'll notice that they're not the same in terms of the maximum. So what you will see is that when you're doing the enchants, you will see the weak one, the green color, is actually going to get filled up quite fast, while the other ones will be much lower. So for example, in this case, Amazon is a physical attack sylph, so his or her probably intelligence is very low, 741. So this one will get maxed out first. It'll come to 741. So the green bar here will be full, and the other ones will still be far from full, because you can see here 4,500 and 3,200. So it'll be intelligence will get full, armor will get full, and only then strength and endurance. So that's both good and bad in a way, because you don't really want this intelligence to get filled up at all, but you don't have a choice in it. So you just have to keep enchanting and enchanting until it's full, and only then you're gonna start getting things that you actually want. So let's do 150. and so this one is going to spend 50 sepulcrums, or of course balance. So careful when you're clicking too fast. Some people might be nervous or impatient and clicking these things too fast. If you go over the things you have, it's going to go into spending balance, I think. We'll see that when I run out. So I always take this don't show again because I don't want to click confirm every time. So first 50, and you see it's 11, 10, 15 and 14 was put, and the bell rating immediately went up by about 100. So if we do again, so from 119 to 216 again, 9, 11, 16 and 4. So I'm getting more heavy on the intelligence side, which I don't want, but there is no kind of choice about it. So let's go. This time we got more strength, more strength and endurance. So it's all good, and you see every time 628 battle rating, 730. So it's about 100 every time you go. 833, a little bit above 100. 933, 039, 141. So it's 100 and a little bit above 100, and that comes from the fact that he's getting more bell rating from the stats which are appropriate to him, or the things that he needs, like strength, and he's getting very little bell rating from intelligence. So let's go and finish up those sepulcrums. I'll just click faster. 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 660, 759. This actually makes the Sylph very strong, and for the and here the intelligence maxed out at 741. So every time I enchant after that, it's all going to go in other categories and not intelligence, not intelligence or magic attack or whatever. So I'm just gonna finish up the sepulcrums, and basically from 13,000 I went to 15,000. So so then you could say, roughly speaking, 1,000 sepulcrums is 2,000 bell rating for the Sylph. So now you can appreciate the people, the crazy people who have like 80,000 bell rating, how much sepulcrums went in there. So that intelligence is full now, and the next one that's going to get filled up way later is armor, and only after that the strength and endurance are going to go up. But it could be that before even these things are maxed out, that I raise it to 2-star. But actually at the moment I'm working on whatever Mars I get. I'm putting in on Hades. I want to make him also purple. I want to have 2 purple ones here. So 2,000 bell rating, that's pretty cool. And that's it. I just wanted to show you the enchants, and you can of course see his stats coming back here. They're again repeated here, called aptitudes, like I mentioned before. So strength, armor, intelligence aptitude, and endurance aptitude. And as with anything, if they were called stats, that would be just fine as well, or attributes. The logic is the same. The strength goes to physical attack and physical defense, the armor to both defenses, physical and magical. Intelligence is the same as strength but for mages, and endurance is for health. So those things come over here, and you can see here intelligence 880, armor is coincidentally 880 as well, endurance, strength being higher. So that's about it. Now from the last thing, from the point of investment, say once you get, let's say, a purple Sylph, actually it's somewhere from the middle or late blue already. The sepulcrums are having a bigger effect than Maras. So if you have a choice, let's say which one to get, then get sepulcrums. Then the higher the stars is already less relevant than, or not less relevant, it's less effective than getting the sepulcrums enchants. Before that, of course, getting Maras is the best thing you can do to get them up to, say, purple or high blue. And once you get there, then you need to do the Sepulcrums if you have a choice. Of course, if you don't have a choice, it's no problem. But if you do have a choice, then you want to start filling up these green bars, which will take you ages. And only after that again comes a point where again Mahara becomes more effective to get it up to a higher star, so that you can also after that increase these limits and put in more Sepulcrums. So that's a very long process for most people. Only for a couple of wealthy people that'll be shorter. So that's it, you guys. I hope that was useful for you. So again, a rule of thumb, 1,000. Let's go back to enchant. 1,000 Sepulcrums is 2,000, roughly speaking, bell rating for the Sylph. So that's it, and please visit my gaming portal dollygames.com. You see it also in the description of the video. I made it because it's easy. From there you can go to all my blogs and my Facebook and whatever. So all the links go from there. So it's short and easy to remember, dollygames.com. And also, if you enjoyed the video, please do click on like and subscribe below. It always helps a lot. It also helps if you guys share it on Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, or whatever you're using. So that's it. Hope that was useful. Have a very nice day, you guys.